right, so this was the other thing that I built. This was what took this video so long to actually get released. Well, that and of course a slacker. We've covered this. There's no surprises there. This was the initial take that I was going to have on the 67 GTO kit. I just so happened to have more than one copy of it. This one was in slightly better condition because it was a slightly newer release. It was the Weekend Warrior, which was the latest release of, or the latest iteration of this this repop from MPC. It came with a drag Christmas tree, and it came with some third set of wheels and more pronounced drag slicks. As you can see, I didn't use any of that stuff, but the body had been cleaned up and the front end had been adjusted. Unfortunately, that adjustment didn't necessarily accommodate the chrome front bumper. So much like the other kit that I built, I wound up having to do a whole lot of surgery on the front end, as most people who have built this kit will tell you that they had to do. So let me take you around in a circle real quick so that you can see things. The color that you're seeing here is actually a splash paints. It is Midnight Purple 3. And yeah, that of course is a JDM color. And I decided that because I had Midnight Purple 3 and I liked the idea of the Midnight Purple 3, and frankly, the XXX GTO with that Vin Diesel staple from way too many years ago had a purple 67 GTO in it. I decided to kind of do a bit of an homage to that, not with the vinyl top or anything, but yeah, I liked that color. And like, I love what it does when the light hits it different ways. How I get that blue to purple, and in some cases it'll almost be red when you see it outside in the sunlight. So was happy with the way the color came together. The interior has 3D printed seats, scratch built roll cage. See the 3D printed. I'll post pictures of this as well. Yeah, there were a bunch of 3D printed parts. The steering wheel and shifter 3D printed. If you see there in the back, there's a couple of red NOS bottles. Those were both 3D printed. They were actually extras from when I built the Camaro for Blue Ox Model Shop's Street Machine build, and so since I had them, I just decided to paint them up and run with it. As you can also see there in the through the window, I've got seat belts with the photo etch on those, and yeah, this whole thing is on a lowered suspension with, as you can see, 19 inch Pro Touring Resto Mod style Rally 2 wheels with disc brakes behind them. It was pretty much an open and shut case. When I saw this car beside the other box stock build, I was like, the Rally ones are nice, but these really tell the tale. Like they give just enough credence, and they match or they complement the box stock build just enough to let you know what you're dealing with as far as the this one being a lot hotter than its factory stock counterpart. Again, just another couple things that I'm noticing here as I'm going around. I shaved the emblems there in the back. I've got 3D printed door handles that I replaced there. You can see up front that the bottom headlights have been bored out, and there's something in their place, and we will cover why that is right now, because when I pull this hood away, you see that it has an entirely different power plant. And while this may be considered sacrilege by some, I don't care. That, my friends, is an RB26 engine from a what would be a Nissan Skyline, and it is powering my my GTO build, because as you saw earlier, the Pontiac engine that they have in there. Wasn't a fan, so we remedied it. You can see this one also is turbocharged. I used a 3D printed firewall and wheel wells to fill up that otherwise vacuous engine bay that the original kit had. And to show you when we turn this over, you'll see that the kit is using the Revell 66 GTO chassis, which if you were to compare and contrast the two, you would be able to tell that this one has a particularly different look. The underbody, of course, has a gas tank that is pushed farther back. The suspension sits a little bit different. You can also see with the exhaust, I've got the single exhaust routed because, you know, again, RB26. So yeah, there was all that for this kit. And so after it was all said and done, I was pleased with the final result here, and I hope that you guys watching at home were pleased as well. That's gonna pretty much do it for this video. As always, if you enjoyed the video, go ahead and you know, give it a like, and you know, leave me a comment if you're not happy about the fact that, like, we've got this classic American muscle with a JDM power plant. By all means, let me know that too. And if you want to rain down the thumbs down, I get it, I understand. Flip side of that coin, it's, you know, it's a model kit, and it's a model kit that by default has a crappy stock engine. So I fixed it, put my spin on it. That's my story. I'm sticking to it. So you know what? Thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna wrap it up. We'll bid you guys a pleasant rest of the evening. Until next time.